Hey everybody, what's up y'all? Welcome back to my channel, Tammy Talks here. Let's talk Growing Up Hip Hop Season 7, Episode 10. If you're brand new to my channel, I do breakdowns on various TV shows, both scripted and reality, interjecting my own thoughts, opinions, and theories into each and every recap. So, if you enjoy that type of content, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video, hop in the comment section. Let's talk about everything Growing Up Hip Hop right now. So this was the season 7 finale, 10 episodes, a whack finale for a whack season. Okay, let's be real. Nothing substantial happened this season. The cast all didn't even really film together. They tried to use Romeo as the big draw for the season, which fell flat. Like everything about this season gave it's time to move on. So let's talk about what happened this episode. So we get the long-awaited dun 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 Romeo and Angela talk. It was nothing. It was honestly and truly nothing. They went to a salt cave. They sat down. He apologized. She accepted. He said because he now has a daughter, losing his sister has given him a new lease on life. He feels he handled it wrong. She feels if he would have just talked to her, everything would have been cool. The scene really gave. We already talked about this off camera. And now we're just doing a overly produced basic scene because we forgot that this was the draw for the season. Nothing about that scene seemed authentic. Nothing about it. Nothing about it. We get Angela talking to Vanessa saying that, they're not really friends the way they were, but they're now cordial about her and Romeo. That's it. Vanessa asks Angela, are you dating somebody? Angela very coyly looks down, starts laughing. We know that she's with Yo Gotti. During the time of this filming, she was probably with Yo Gotti. Vanessa tells her, I know, you don't ever tell me anything. She don't like you like that, Vanessa. Y'all are sisters and nothing more. Y'all are not friends. And Angela don't even film with you for the most part. This is probably their, first one-on-one scene the entire season. Y'all are sisters, nothing more. And everything about it is ridiculous. Vanessa told Angela, the way that your dating life has been super, super public is the reason that she keeps hers private. Vanessa, you keep everything about your life private. If your sister wasn't the executive producer on this show, you would have been got fired. Ben got fired because Vanessa adds absolutely nothing to the show. She's the epitome of beautiful gowns on this show. And I love Vanessa. I like Vanessa's personality way more than Angela's. Vanessa's very chill, very laid back, but let's be real, Vanessa Simmons adds nothing to this show because she is not willing to showcase anything. Like I said before, they haven't even shown like the outside of Vanessa's house. She hasn't even filmed like just in an office in her house. We know nothing about her. Nothing. We see Sam and Egypt's wedding at the end. Their second wedding at the end. We find out Tretch doesn't want to go because now all of a sudden, after 6 years, because I don't think they were together season 1. But after 6 years of fans and TT and Brianna and all these other people telling you what time it is with Sam. Now all of a sudden you have a revelation that, he might be using my daughter for money, for wealth, for comfortability. And now he has a baby with her. He won. But y'all didn't want to rock the boat with Egypt. So y'all went along with Sam and y'all watched Sam turn Egypt against TT and did nothing about it. It was stupid. We see Tyran talking to Pep beginning of the episode saying how his feelings were hurt. He wasn't going to go because she never called him to come to the first one. He felt the way about that. Pep, who really gives the vibe that, she really don't care about Tyrone like that. We saw how she treated him and the stuff that we had heard about how she had, interacted with him season 1. She keeps telling him, you're upset about that? Yes, he's upset. His one sibling got married, and instead of Egypt calling Tyran and inviting Tyran, she had Lazy and Tiny come. She felt a way about it. Excuse me, he felt a way about it. Tretch decides he's not going to go. We ultimately see that Tyran did go and walked her down the aisle, probably only because Tretch didn't go. So Tyran probably felt, okay, let me go so my sister's not just completely ass out. What else even happened this episode? We get the 50th anniversary of hip hop, which we know was just a very made for TV moment. But we see Devin perform. Tiara is in the confession. That's not her name. Her name's not Tiara. Is JoJo's wife's name Tiara? Why did her name just leave me? I'm going to call her Tiara for now. JoJo's wife. She's in the confessional. We didn't know what Devin did. Girl, what do you do? It was funny, but it's like, what are you doing? What do you do? Again, y'all didn't really showcase a lot about y'all either. You highlighted your daddy issues, but like, what else is going on with y'all? So we see that. We see Sequoia perform. We see JoJo and Eric perform this horrendous song. It wasn't good. JoJo was just not good. JoJo might want to be a ghost rapper, state of managing, doing something else. Twist, like everything about that 50th anniversary was Lord have mercy. Brianna and Cree. Cree shows up. And for whatever reason, she was there because none of your other friends were there. Nobody that you actually like and film with was there. Cree shows up and she comes over to the group and is saying how Brianna is like trying to talk to her and trying to be all up in her mix. Sequoia, who has been messy since she's been on the show, walks over to Brianna and was like, Cree said you were starting with her. Brianna goes off. Sequoia's like, I didn't know she was going to react like that. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You have seen Brianna. You've seen how Brianna gets down. You know how Brianna was going to react. So Brianna goes over and was like, all I said was hi to you. What are you talking about? Cree is going off, taunting her, antagonizing her, like, don't bring Cree back. If the show comes back, which it doesn't need to, if the show comes back, don't bring Cree back. Cree has some deep-rooted issues within herself that she needs to go get therapized from. Cree needs therapy because there is something within Cree that makes her very argumentative, that makes her very combative, that makes her she has just a negative aura around her. And it's not to say that Brianna don't be on bull, because she does. But this is an instance where Cree does the absolute most to taunt Brianna. And then she wants to turn around and make it seem as if Brianna is the issue, when let's be real, Cree has been the issue in probably 95% of the situations that she has been in. Growing up hip hop, it has to end. There's nothing more going on about it. It's really not about music, which I don't think growing up hip hop was designed to really be about music. They're going to have to do a complete cast redo for this. We know the 3 Simmons kids are not going anywhere because Angela is the executive producer. This is her show. She created the show with Romeo. Keep the 3 Simmons kids. Bring in Diggy, okay? So now you got 4 of the Simmons kids. Even if Diggy is just on showcasing him acting or whatever the case, bring in Diggy. You have Romeo. Maybe Romeo is gonna have a new lease on life, a new approach to this, a new approach to this show. So you have Romeo on there, right? Maybe Romeo can show more of his home life, more of his family life. I think the fact that Sarai, who is Brandy's daughter, was at Romeo's house. Maybe that was a sign that she's gonna be on. Like, I feel like TT and Sean can stay. Maybe Sam and Egypt have to go, if only for the fact that they don't film with anybody. Nobody wants to film with them. They don't film with anybody. They literally only film by themselves and with Eric. Eric and Aaliyah are truly on there to be messy. I believe every single scene we saw about the gambling and stuff, that was all scripted because there was so much blowback that all Eric and Aaliyah do was be in each other's business. Sequoia low-key don't need to come back either. Lord knows Devin Haley doesn't need to come back because he never even got a real storyline. He's always just in a scene. Brianna has all these businesses and this talent and she performs and stuff and they don't show anything of it. We don't see anything really about TT's home life. The baby wasn't even on the show. Like, what is the point of growing up hip hop at this juncture when nobody wants to talk about their real life? Reality TV is on its way out. Reality TV is on its way out because we've reached a point now where people want to be on the show for the check and the accolades and the exposure, I guess, but they're not showing anything about their true selves. Nothing is being revealed. Everything is overproduced and overscripted. The only people who were like truly showing what's going on with them is Sam and Egypt, and we don't care. We don't care. Vanessa should have to show more about her life. Angela should have to do more and show more about her life. Angela's entire storyline was this Romeo bull and then this very made up thing about how she wants to put out a song now. Come on, y'all. Let it go. Let Grown Up Hip Hop go. We're done with it. I think we're done with it. Let me know how you guys felt about this down below. Do you think the show needs to continue? What cast changes do you think need to happen in order for the show to get back to where it was, to get back to a place where we actually care about it and want to watch it? Because when the show first started, it was good. You know what I mean? We saw more about these people. It's the time for an overhaul. Do we need to get some celebrity kids that are more interesting? Let's bring back Zanique. Let's bring back Reginae. I mean, y'all are going from coast to coast, from New York to LA to Vegas. Throw in Atlanta and let's actually get some celebrity kids that are going to actually be doing something. Let me know what you guys think down below. If you have not already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video. Catch you guys in the next one.